Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Bishoujo Senshi Sailor Moon Crystal Season 3, or you could call it Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon Crystal Season 3, or in other words, Deathbusters, saga or arc. Now, this episode right here, which is on episode 7, was pretty nice, not too bad, so if anything else, let's go. Okay, it picked off where it left off with Sailor Pluto introducing herself, and we have to it that we have 3 Sailor outer Sailor Guardians, which is different from the other planets such as Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, Venus, and so forth. These 3 are known to be outer Sailor Guardians somehow, and they were reborn to actually defeat the enemy and find any danger that poses a threat and shut them down for good, But apparently we have to it that Sailor Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto are from are guardians of different planets of kind of types. We add to it that Uranus is the guardian of the wind, protector of the heavens, and Neptune is known to be the planet of the oceans, protectors of the seas or something. And we have to it that Pluto is the protector of the underworld or planet of the underworld, And they explain that they have to stop the deity of destruction, which is very important right here. Keep that in mind that this deity of destruction is yet really gonna show up sooner or later, and that is really important here and there. And of course, we have to it that Uranus, Pluto, and Neptune says they'll take care of the enemy that's before us. That's in the Mugen Academy or Deathbusters or something. And when they say told him not to get in our way, which Sailor Moon or Princess Serenity, which she somehow went into that form apparently, is pretty concerned about it. But Uranus says, don't let it bother you, And we know to it that Uranus has the power of both man and woman. So she's like man and woman at the same time. But I just go like, is that supposed to be like a good thing or a bad thing or a bisexual thing? Or transgender? I don't know. But either way, it doesn't really matter. And we have to it that there were some things happening here and there about Phantom Feral 90 or something, which becomes a little issue here and there. And we have to it that there's only one more last of the Witches 5, I believe. And apparently, I'll talk about her later since we're going to recap from where I'm starting and so forth. And we have to it that our Sailor Guardians have been suspicious about Hotaru's dad. And Luna asked Chibiusa to hang out with Hotaru and take a look at some things. In other cases, try to be a spy, be an acquaintance. And we have to it that Chibiusa did get a call from Hotaru to hang out or something. But what makes it ugly right now is that we have to it that Hotaru was supposed to meet up with Chibiusa, to go have fun or hang out. But what makes it ugly right now is that Hotaru was having surgery, which is pretty freaky and dark a bit here and there. But I'm pretty sure there are way worse scenes than that. There's no denying that. I won't deny that either. But we have to it that Chibiusa decided to go visit Hotaru by her home. And by the time she ends up looking at Hotaru having these mechanic limbs looking like thing, It's like these things are like replacements, which is really, really cringy and disgusting in a certain sense. The way how you even look at it. Even I got the goosebumps or willies or something. Anyways, as the episode continues, we have to it that Hotaru remembers her time in her past where her mother was burned to death and she was in the hospital, and that's when her father saved her, etc. Chibiusa, when she saw her body, she ends up running away. Later on, Hotaru ends up having a vision of 3 of these people, which involves Haruka, Michiru, and Setsuna, which is Sailor Uranus, Sailor Neptune, and Sailor Pluto, but in the civilized identities, not their Sailor Guardian forms, which is another thing to look at because that is a foreshadow of something to look after, And eventually, the Witches 5, I think the last of them, makes her move, and she ends up summoning this hail, which kind of causes a lot of chaos. And we have to it that Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto end up battling the Blue Witches 5, which her magic level is level 999, so that means she's a little OP in a sense. But we have to it that Sailor Moon and the others tries to come out and help, but apparently they get caught into a trap. Sailor Moon and the others, such as like Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, they end up getting caught in a trap, and the Witch's 5 ends up uses the Tyrone crystal she's been given by Caroline or something, and makes them go against each other in the darkest, deepest hearts or something, which is really, really ridiculous. I just go like, what the hell, are you serious right now? Even I'm pretty shocked. And therefore, we have to it that Sailor Moon tries to like stop her with a certain power, but apparently that did not work out so well, and they end up splitting into 2 people and so forth. One's red, one's blue, and I go like, what the freaking heck? Are you serious right now? God dang it, And we had to it that Chibiusa tries to help out, but that didn't work out, And therefore, Sailor Moon wants to do something, but we have to it that Tuxedo Mask, which is Mamo-chan, and Chibiusa, along with Sailor Moon, which is like an Usagi, of course, place their hands together and somehow summons the Holy Grail. Somehow summons the Holy Grail, which is like an important item I told you guys about to keep an eye out on, because that thing plays a role for Sailor Moon herself. And if you saw the preview of the next episode, then you know what to expect. But it's already foreshadowed in the opening, so it shouldn't be too hard to figure out. If you even watch the old series, yada yada yada, you guys get the point. And of course, next episode title is like Super Sailor Moon, so Shigeru, yay! So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video or so. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.